Are back.
It's been a long time.
It's been what, 5 weeks, 4 weeks?
I don't know.
It's been a while.
It's been a long time. So
well, we've had a lot of things going on.
Yeah, it's been crazy. Alex has, since last we met, Alex has started classes at UNLV.
Go Rebels.
So he is a rebel, and he can tell you where the rebel base is.
I can.
We have a weird camera mount going on today. We're basically rubber banded to.
We have to MacGyver it, basically.
Yeah, I just can't see the screen to know if I'm getting in there.
You're in there, but
okay. So I got a bad glare. So
yeah.
Anyhow, I'll lean in a little bit. How's that? Or is that blocking me with the? Here, I'm gonna lower this.
That's fine. Go ahead.
There we go. We lower that. All right, is that better?
I think it's better.
Okay. So anyhow, it's being held on to his Garmin GPS with 2 rubber bands.
Like I said, MacGyver.
Yeah. It works.
Well, I mean, there's no paperclip, but still.
Or duct tape. To be a true MacGyverism, duct tape has to be involved. And a Swiss Army knife. But anyhow, you got a temporary parking permit? Oh, there's your sticker. I see it. Yeah. Anyhow, Alex taking me to work because my car decided to overheat.
Well, it's a very black Cadillac in the desert, and it's a hot interior. You have really bad AC compared to this car.
Well, it has no AC right now.
That.
So the backstory is, and I mean this all due sarcasm, the fine folks at rockauto.com, let me just say it, I'll use the first bad word, assholes, had a mistake on their website. So when I went to buy the air conditioning compressor that I needed, I bought the first one listed. First one listed. Also happened to be the one that was least expensive. Great. Come to find out, it was the wrong part. Of course, I don't learn this until the mechanic I have working on it gets under the car, gets everything propped up so he can look at it and goes, these parts don't look the same. You know, one of these things is not like the other.
One of these things is not like the other.
Anyhow, $300 worth of labor later, I find this out. I call Rock Auto, and they're like, oh yeah, you ordered the wrong part. And I was like, whoa. Really? Yep, you ordered the wrong part. We'll issue you a return authorization. So, that was not a good enough answer. So I got a little angry the next day at work, where I have the software to do a screen capture. Go to their website, use the screen capture stuff, show them on the screen capture, by the way, here's what I ordered. Tell me how I was to know, based on the description you listed here, that I ordered the wrong part. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to refund your shipping and give you free shipping back. Generous.
Oh, so generous.
So generous. Okay, you know where you're going?
The Mirage?
No, I've dropped my keys off at my car.
Oh, I can take 215 to get to it, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Sort of. Just go exit at Windmill.
Okay.
Take Windmill because we're Blue Diamond. Anyhow, back to my story. They pay for my shipping back. They agree to refund, but they keep saying, well, it's not our responsibility. You should be able to tell before you... And to which my mechanic is like, yeah, there's no way to tell until you get in there unless you've done a dozen more of these jobs on this exact car. Now, could my mechanic be lying? Sure. Is it likely? Is it likely?
He's done good work.
But he's done good work, so I have my doubts. So I'm not going to question somebody who I already know to have integrity when this company immediately blames me for ordering the wrong part when they had the mistake. So I am amping up the pressure. So rockauto.com. Horrible.
Just don't go to it. That's our...
I would just say, if this was an endorsement spot,
this would be the opposite.
It would probably be an endorsement for AutoZone.
Get in the zone.
Anyhow, So, I'm still without a vehicle. Hopefully by this afternoon. This the problem I had was the overheating. I don't know what happened. If something happened when Mike had it torn apart and he just didn't see the hose. And I'm just hoping it's a radiator hose. If that's all it is, I'm back on the road later tonight.
Yay. Which, speaking of later tonight, we will be doing another episode, a couple other episodes later tonight, because I do have to pick this guy back up. Well, this truck
Unless I have the car back.
Unless you have the car back. But there's a reason I want to have another episode. If you don't have another car, if you don't have your car back, we'll postpone it. But the challenge I mentioned on the Facebook page.
Oh.
My voices, my library.
Oh, really?
We haven't done it yet.
No. Did we get to the? No, that wasn't one that was dependent on the number of.
No, that was just me. I want to improve my versatility as an actor.
Well, we may have time while we're still heading into work because remember, we're limited to only 10 minutes on these videos.
Yes, but it would be easier if I were to write down all the voices I know I can do. That way you can go. Because I want you to randomize it. I want to have just a random selection of movies, song lyrics, one-liners, in a random voice.
But here's what I want you. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I want to be able to say, do the Dirty Harry line as Ralph Wiggum, and you've done that.
I can.
And that's a level of awesome, actually.
Just don't make me do Shakespeare, because Shakespeare and Ralph Wiggum. To be or not to be. That's way off.
That's way off.
Yeah, it's more like Towelie.
It is like Towelie.
You want to get high?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just a couple of the voices. I know they're similar, so maybe some of you might not be able to tell the difference. But this documentary I saw on Netflix, I highly recommend it if it's interesting. I enjoyed it. It's called I Know That Voice. It's just a documentary on voice actors.
Acting
goes into what they think of how they approach a role and all that. I found it very interesting because I had heard of the director, and he's a well-known voice actor. You may know him as Bender on Futurama. He also does Jake on Adventure Time. He's been in a lot of things, several video games.
I wasn't sure you were going to stop there.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
And there goes Progressive.
Yeah, Flo didn't like that.
Oh well.
Yeah.
But I thought it was very interesting, and I'd like to build up kind of that thing.
Did they talk? I know. I saw part of it, and they had June Foray on there.
Yes.
Who is just iconic in
Rocky
voice
Bullwinkle.
acting. But did they have any other? I mean, I know they mentioned Mel Blanc a lot, and they had his son in there. But anybody else? Did they talk about Dawes Butler or Don Messick?
They talked about a couple of other people. I can't remember their names, but Mel Blanc they spent the most time on.
Of course.
Just because he's by far the most iconic.
I think the way they put it was incredible. They were describing Mel Blanc doing an episode of Bugs Bunny versus Daffy Duck in the
Duck Season, Wabbit Season.